안녕하세요, 여러분. 안녕하십니까, 교수님. Today on this special occasion, I would like to introduce with you something about my country, Vietnam. So, Vietnam is located in the Southeast Asia, and in the world map, this red note is Vietnam. And here's Korea. It's about 4 hours from Hanoi to Korea. And this is the map of our countries. In the north, we share the border with China. In the west, we share the border with Laos and Cambodia. And in the east side and the south, we face the sea. And Vietnam Independence Day is the 2nd of September. And the sea coast is more than 3,000 kilometers. Hanoi is a capital city, and the land area is more than 300,000 square kilometers. This is Xin Chào, is to say hello in my language. And there are some letters that we don't have in Vietnamese, but there are some additional letters that we have in my language, like is in my language. And this is the national flag. This is the emblem of my countries, and lotus is the national flower. And Vietnam is approaching 100 million people, ranked 15 in the world. We have 54 ethnic groups. And this is some dress of people's wearing in my countries. This style is in the south of Vietnam, but this side is like in the north. And this is the long dress for the ladies. Vietnamese lady wear in some special event. They wear the long dress. And about the religion, most of Vietnamese are non-religion, but we also have Muslim, Buddhist, Cao Dai, Catholic, Protestant, and Hoa Hao. So, but most of the Vietnamese is non-religion, 80%. And this is the biggest Vietnam holiday. The Lunar New Year is also like Korea. And this is the flower that we used to decor in the family, in the house when the New Year's coming, the peace trees. And this one is the red envelope that you see here is the older give to the young. They give some lucky money into this. So the older people giving it to the young, but also the young giving to the older peoples. And this is a traditional Vietnamese cake. We make it in this New Year's event. So to make this, we have some sticky rice. We have some pork and bean and a little bit of pepper. So this is we call it chung cake in my language for the New Year. And this is some dishes for the New Year's, like the cake here, and chicken, spring rolls, sticky rice, and some other vegetables. This is for the New Year menu. And I want to share a short videos about a firework is in my village. My sister recorded it, so this is in my village. In they play the firework in the New Year's. It's just 40 days ago, 35 days ago, in my village. So as you see, people are going outside of the family to see the firework. So that was a firework for the New Year. And about drink, and coffee is the most popular drink in my country. So, and Vietnam also the second exporter of coffee to the world after Brazil. And about the food, the most popular one is phở, the Vietnamese noodle soup. So we have beef noodle soup or chicken noodle soup. There's also one Vietnamese restaurant in the main gate of the school, but there also one other in Myeong Dong market, and it's around 4,000 to 7,000 won for the dish. And in this video, I would like to introduce one Vietnamese food we call bánh mì in my language. Is for
yeah. A passerby whispered to me that this banh mi is the best in town. And I said, well, hey, look at this thing. Why would everything?
Oh, that's a beauty. When something banh mi are very nice, this one is lovely with everything. That's the banh mi deluxe. That's the banh mi platter with everything in it.
Is there anything the addition of the gratuitous egg doesn't make better? I think not.
This has to be the most elaborate banh mi I've ever seen.
Only the best for us, man.
That's right.
Thank you. There's your my friend. Oh yeah, look at that goodness. So what do you got? Your little like liver pate on the bottom, right? I said with cucumbers and fish paste.
There's the dressing, there's the mayonnaise.
It's in this. That's what's so good in a sandwich.
And complicated simple like that. And the liver pate there gives it a kick that is really pushing.
The baguette alone is something of a miracle. Pancakes stay so crunchy, crispy, and fresh on the outside, so airy, so perfect on the inside.
So you got your baguette and your pate French, but a long way from France to here.
That's right. There is a real balance of every ingredient.
I think we kind of went over the top of the egg too, but you'll leave it around once.
Oh, this is the best. And you get the news too.
Little Sammy Hager's in town.
So people people eat bánh mì in the maybe they can eat in the whole day, but mostly they use it for breakfast. So before going to class or before going to workplace, they buy a bánh mì. It's around $0.50 to $1 for a bánh mì for the breakfast. And there are another. In this video, I would like to introduce one dish when the former U.S. president visited Vietnam and he tried this. So I would like to introduce.
A tropical downpour in a working class neighborhood on the outskirts of Hanoi. The lady selling vegetables, gum, and cigarettes, taking a nap under a piece of corrugated tin, has no idea what's about to happen.
One, two, get down!
Markets like these I grew up with when I was a kid in Jakarta. These were basically the only markets available. You would buy pretty much everything in stalls like this. I wouldn't mind going in there and haggling and seeing what I could find. All right, you're gonna have to.
I will walk you through
You're gonna have to walk me through this.
what I eat. Wood chop. as there is. Use little pork patties, little pork belly.
Butchon is served in a broth of vinegar, sugar, and the ubiquitous wok pom, or Vietnamese fermented fish sauce.
Chilies to taste. I mean, if you have an important state function after, you might not want to do that.
I'm going with this one. You know, we're going to do what's appropriate.
Vinegar.
All right.
And then you just half off noodles, you just drop them in your bowl.
Yeah, it's not too elegant, but I'm in.
And dip and stir and bring it to the awesomeness.
All right. Now, is it appropriate to just pop one of these whole suckers in your mouth, or do you think that you should be a little more?
Well, slurping is totally acceptable in this part.
It takes some skills, by the way, to handle these sticky cold noodles. But whatever your opinion of the man, the president has those skills. I gotta say.
This is killer. This is outstanding. It's really good.
And we share apparently the sentimentality about Asian street food and Southeast Asia in general.
Okay. So that was the buncha in my language. It was one of the popular food that maybe you can find in Hanoi. There are many there are many restaurants on the street, so it's very easy. There's about the transportation. Motorbike is used a lot in my countries, especially in the big city like Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh. So people are in maybe this like the traffic jam, especially in the raining day. The traffic jam is very, very heavy. So it takes about hours to travel from house to the workplace. So in this video is.
One of the great joys of life is riding a scooter through Vietnam. To be part of this mysterious, thrilling, beautiful choreography. Thousands upon thousands of people, families, friends, lovers, each an individual story glimpsed for a second or two in passing, sliding alongside, pouring like a torrent through the city. A flowing, gorgeous thing. As you ride, you not only see but overhear 100 intimate moments in miniature. You smell wonderful unnamed things cooking, issuing from storefronts and food stalls. The sounds of beeping, laughing, announcements from speakers, the putt-putt and roar of a million tiny engines.
Yes, that was a traffic. And about the place for visiting, Da Nang City is one of the attractive place for foreigners, and it's a very busy cities with a lot of beautiful beaches, and many foreigners visit. Also, a lot of people from Korea also. Hong Kong and Singapore, Taipei also visit Da Nang. So in the video, I would like to introduce. And also another videos about one place in Da Nang that you can visit. So about the sport, Vietnamese people like football. So this is a coach, Korean Park Hang-seo. He was in charge of Vietnamese national team from 2017 to 2023. So he just finished his job in Vietnam, but he also bring a lot of success for the Vietnamese national team. And in 2018, Vietnam went to the final with Uzbekistan of U23 Asia Championship, but Vietnam lose the game and in the second place. But we were very successful to reach to the final. And Park Hang-seo so far is the most successful coach for the Vietnamese football. And in the last video, I would like to show this goal. This goal is scored by Quang Hai in the match that I mentioned in the final with Uzbekistan to equalize 1-1. It was a snowing day, very heavy. So that's all for my presentation. Kamsahamnida. Thank you.